Hello, friends. Money Wolf here. In a peaceful world, we can focus on creating real value. Let's build a future where prosperity and harmony go hand in hand. Together, we can make it happen.
Oh, hello, y'all. It is Money Wolf. That's right. I'm coming back to you. This is March 1st. We're going into a new trading month. This episode is going to be real short simply because of the absolute most current news happening in Iran and the United States and Israel attacking Iran over their nuclear issues, nuclear program. So this is going to be a short and sweet show, simply because we had a really weird week last week, and I would usually dive into those numbers, but Money Wolf is really at his heart upset about what's going on, and between the killing of school children and the fact that Money Wolf is old enough to remember when the nuclear program over there in Iran was 6 months to 1 year away from being operational back when Bill Clinton was in the Oval Office. That should give you an idea of how old I am, and I just don't have the mind to get into the whole the whole thing about the stock market and the equities market. God only knows what's going to be happening on Monday anyway, now that this has happened. So I ask you to please forgive Money Wolf on being short this week and not providing the most up-to-date current news and predictions of the next week. I'm hoping to come back with that next week, but I just don't have the headspace for it. For all of our listeners in the United States, I don't know what to tell you. I really don't. Everybody here in the U.S. knows what's going on and what kind of predicament we're under. For our international community, I love the United States. I love being an American, but at this time, I really can't support my government for what they're doing. Like I said, I've been hearing this, since Bill Clinton was in office, and it's always 6 months to a year, 6 months to a year, 6 months to a year. Just like when you start a huge construction project, and they say, "Oh, we'll be done in 2 weeks," and then 2 weeks passes by, and they're a quarter of the way done. Well, when is it going to get done? In 2 weeks, and it's always 2 weeks, 2 weeks, 2 weeks, 2 weeks. So, to my international audience, this American can only say that he supports the idea of America, he supports the ideas of the United States, but at this time I really cannot support what my government's doing. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry that we're all in this. So, with that being said, Money Wolf is going to get off his mic here and go have himself a bourbon or two or five, and contemplate how the coming week's going to go with what's going on. With all that, Money Wolf says, and remember, we're still out there to make money. We're still trying to make money. But for anybody that is familiar with Star Trek lore and Star Trek terminology, the Ferengis have this book called The Rules of Acquisition. And Quark from Deep Space Nine said that there's two rules when it comes to war and peace. There's money to be made in war, and there's money to be made in peace. And out of the two, it is better to make money in peace than war. And I'll leave it off at that. Hope to see you next week. Again, sorry, I really am sorry for not giving you a full 20, 30-minute show, but I just don't have the headroom for it right now. I don't have the headroom, I don't have the heart, I don't have frankly, I don't have the mental clarity for it. I woke up this morning to this news, and I just been bummed out all day. So, have a good week wherever you're at. Stay safe wherever you're at. And let us all pray to whatever God, deity, whatever that you happen to pray to, if you believe in anything at all, that this will come to a swift end and we can get back to being a quasi-peaceful floating rock. I love you all. Money Wolf says he loves you all, and see you next week.
Alright, moneymakers, that's a wrap for today. This is Money Wolf signing off. Thanks for riding along. If you enjoyed the howl, hit that subscribe button so you never miss an episode. Drop a rating or review. It really helps the pack grow. Now, all the boring details that no one really cares about. Copyright 2026, Money Wolf Media Network, and Aaron Gold Group, LLC. This program is sponsored by Aaron Gold Group, LLC. You can reach them at aarongold.net. Now, we're done.
Subscribe to the Money Wolf Podcast, your guide to financial freedom. Join the pack now. Hello, friends. Money Wolf here. In a peaceful world, we can focus on creating real value. Let's build a future where prosperity and harmony go hand in hand. Together, we can make it happen.